Good morning, everybody, and welcome to TeamODZ Live. Yeah. Who's with me at the moment? Morning, Uffe. Good afternoon. Nearly.
Morning, audience.
I have it on good authority that Rick's on his way. Straight from the horse's mouth. We'll see. Well, I've got, under 3/4 of a level to get 95, so let's see if I can get anywhere near today. More Cheddar George. Very much, Kev. Thanks for the ride on. Roots Cocoa on today. What route is Cocoa on today, Uffe?
Yeah, I don't know because I'm in the Makuri and I'm not really sure what route I'm on.
Okay. Hey there, buddy. Where's Jerry? I don't know. Haven't seen Jerry in a while. Apparently he rode on Indy Velo with Ian last week. Jerry's MIA. AWOL. I'll have to get Rick to feed him some beans. That might help. I shall let him know that you were asking about him, though, buddy. Rick's on his way, apparently. Let's see how close I can get to level 95 this morning. So, Cheddar George Hill repeats. Missed the question. I can't remember what I asked. Come on, buddy. You know I've got the memory of a goldfish. Steep portion done, and then we should fly up here. Blub blub. Yeah. That's what the goldfish says, blub blub. As opposed to what the fox says. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to go there. Speaking of Rick,
Am I late?
just a little. We were all kind of worried. Okay, I was kind of worried.
Oh, there's no need for that. Yeah, I kind of had one of those. I don't usually groan when my alarm goes off, but this morning it was one of those groaning mornings. And then I just kind of stayed sitting for a little longer this morning. And then I couldn't find my heart rate monitor strap in the laundry. That needed a little wash because it was.
You're starting to sound much like Andy Lawton. It's easy. The strap is on the radiator and the sensor is on the dining table. It's very easy to find.
Yeah, I end up washing my my heart rate monitor strap probably, well, sometimes more often than others, but I think this go was about maybe 6 weeks. It was about due. When it starts like keeping a shape, that's when it's like, okay, probably time.
There you go. Paddy's got a message for you on the stream chat there, Rick.
All right, I'm about to get in there. Let's see.
All right, well, I'll read it out to you. He said, yes, Rick, you are late. You made Andy worry. He lost all his hair being worried sick. It was a stressful 7 minutes.
It's a stressful 7 minutes. Well, so I got this strip of I don't know what you'd call it. I guess sandpaper, but it's for like your steps. So now I'm gonna put this under my trainer to see if I can keep it from moving all around. It's not right now.
So
You're
instead,
gonna
you just
grind your trainer away.
yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I was just going to say that.
That is what I'm a little concerned about. I was, especially once I felt that grit, I was like, that's some serious stuff.
That stuff is much
but-
better for washing your car, Rick.
It's a good scrubber brush. I might, if all else fails, I'll probably put it in the shower.
What could possibly go wrong?
Good for the underarms. All right. Well, today I'm gonna try to get as close to 2 hours of base as possible. I figure I'll do that. It'll be Basey George today.
Yeah, I'm halfway up.
Maybe it should be Cheddar Base.
You guys should get a discount. You ever only ride one course that is not really a course because it's just the animation.
As opposed to
I suppose to me, riding Makuri, beautiful Japanese ambience, riding left side of the road, very realistic.
I'll come and join you once I've got level 100.
I think I might join you because, well, which one are you riding?
No idea.
Uffe's riding with Coco.
I never know either.
Just choose
That's
Coco.
the thing with McCurry. Yeah, well, so far, like thinking back, I have absolutely no routes in McCurry that I know. I've ridden them. I feel like I've ridden them plenty of times to know, but for some reason, I've never actually committed one to memory.
I actually only know one course, and it's also the only one I like. Latopia Hilly, so the rest they can just grab.
I know Tempest Fuji pretty good. Especially
It even freaks me out when we have to ride the reverse Latopia Hilly. It's not my thing.
You just have to think backwards. Or you can look in the rear if you do the rear facing camera.
Oh, that's a good trick.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking about doing tomorrow's race course. Is it true that that's like 25 miles long?
No, 25 kilometers. Whatever that is in miles, I have no idea.
I could have created a recon event for you.
It's a much better number for miles than I thought. Yeah, I thought I saw something about 25 miles, and I was like, what? An hour race?
And it's one lap, which I like. So when you've done something, you don't have to do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Especially if there's like a real steep, short hill, and everybody wants to sprint up it every time.
Yeah. But I don't think that's the case here. That's this rooftop thing. So that's a long one, but not steep. That's going to be a lot of attacks there.
Yeah, that's the dirt part, right?
No, I don't think so. I think, no, that's the temple climb. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm with you, Bardi, but it's the quickest and easiest way to get points. So I'm here until I get to level 100, and then I'll start riding the normal worlds.
I also really like Cheddar George because you can do zone 2 on it. You can
Yeah.
even do recovery on it, really. You have that one slightly steep spot, and then after that, it's just a cruise in the gamified park, you know?
I'm not having some snotty teenager programmer Swift employee to determine what I write.
You show them.
Yeah,
It's not
that first climb, by the way, the 2 kilometer climb, there's no points, no anything. It's only killing each other.
Oh, really? It's all just going for the jockeying for position, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Hopefully.
splitting the groups, I expect.
Hopefully,
I imagine
everybody will
imagine we
lap.
can stay there for the first 5 kilometers, and then it's going to happen there. And that changes the saying, because if more than 10 goes, yeah, it's going to be difficult. I might try to go for. The thing is that we only go through everything once, so it's first across line and fastest through settlement every time. So it's worthwhile, even if you dropped, giving it a shot on the last climb. But if it's third and somebody is using another bike, I don't know. I'm not going to use another bike.
Hoping today treats me well, because for some reason yesterday killed me. My back's sore, my legs were sore. I don't know what was different about.
You will believe
yesterday's
that you
ride.
can just slow down and everybody will follow you. It doesn't work like that.
Are we talking about the same group? But yeah, I mean, I could have.
I can remember when people respected their leaders.
Yeah. Those were the days.
My target party is to try and get to level 100 before the end of the month. It's going to be a bit of a challenge now, but we'll see.
Oh, you have one extra day, so.
Well, if the acceleration is my acceleration number is anything to go by, then the last 2 levels are going to take a bit longer. We copy stuff on the next climb. Oh, it's a carrot.
Grace flew in.
It's a carrot, buddy. It's a carrot. And it's dangling right up there in front of me. And it was for Rick, but I think Rick's lost his acceleration now.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Grace flew in from LaGuardia last night at about 11.
But I don't know, Owen. Watch it, Owen.
Thought I was going to have to... Oh, hey, Owen. Dodged a bullet, though. Didn't have to pick her up. She was dropped off, luckily.
You still got 250 XP at the top of that. I didn't notice.
Gotta hit my feather. Wow, what is the temperature out? Heat pump's working beautiful. Yeah, it's 20.
I just passed you, did I?
Who?
Are you going up Cheddar George?
I am.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
passed
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
You didn't hit 71, Owen. Come on, get your finger out. Almost. Halfway now. This climb will definitely get me to halfway.
feel like I should. I feel like it's a holiday today. I mean, it is. But I shouldn't live my life like it's one. I do have to work today. But it just kind of feels like, you know, Heidi's not working. Grace isn't going to school all week. I feel like I should be moving slow, living a holiday life today. Instead, I have a sour beer to move, a German Pilsner to filter.
Is that like sourdough?
Yeah, in a way. I mean, it's all about different fermentations.
I thought you always went to the dentist at 2:30, Owen.
Yeah, that's weird that they would do it at 3:15.
Yeah.
An hour for the dentist. That must be a good dentist. How does that work? Why would you choose a dentist an hour away? I thought mine was far away because I have to go to a town right outside of Bangor.
There's a show a lot of healthcare workers in the UK, so he's probably Albanian and lives in an Albanian community in North London or something.
Ah. Well, that would be a real hike for Owen in that case. Although, yeah, how far is London from Owen anyway? Owen's near Southampton, right? Do they call that the Hamptons? Like they do in New York?
No. No, south of England is slightly posh, but I'm not sure Southampton is in the center of it.
I do notice a distinct difference in the accent of everybody who lives in the south compared to
someone like me.
Well, you're way north, aren't you? You're way up there, and you're just a northerner, aren't you?
No, he's domesticated. Otherwise, you wouldn't understand what he was saying.
Just like the U.S. We're northerners in the U.S. too. Although I am in that kind of place because whenever you take your main license plate down to Massachusetts, people kind of
Throw eggs at you.
You have to really do good on the road, or else you're going to be forced off of it because you're a hick and doesn't know how to
Bloody
drive.
hillbillies coming down to Massachusetts.
So usually I just one up them. I try to out Massachusetts drive them. Oh, you want that spot? Nope, that's mine.
That's your Canadian heritage speaking there.
Oh yes, I apologize the whole way.
Yeah, and give way to people you shouldn't give way to and that kind of stuff. Being very polite, wearing a hat.
Oh yes, that's totally, well, to an extent, I guess, yeah. More of a passive aggressive thing from Canada. Whereas in Massachusetts, they'll look you right in the eyes and be like, no, not gonna give you that spot. That's my spot.
Now you have to take my spot. Take it.
So then I'll be like, okay, here I come. Blinker's not shutting off. I'm looking at you too. Oh, here I come. You better move. Someone's gonna hit somebody else. And then eventually they give up. Or they speed ahead.
But are we talking a big rusty truck? Because normally that gives right away instantaneously.
Oh no, I would never take that thing that far.
I used for many years to ride a white van. That was bliss. You got right away everywhere. Even in the fast lane on the motorway, every
Yeah.
people just go. Yeah, they don't right in front of you.
I did run into that. It doesn't happen too often around here, but there are a couple spots where, you know, lanes like to merge in together and people don't want to do the zipper. So, you know, they apparently haven't learned that that's the most efficient way for traffic to move, to allow at least one car in front of you in a merge lane. But in my truck, they give it to me. Because it's like, wow, this guy doesn't care, does he? You can tell, look at his truck.
Yeah, I'm going to have to explain what a Geordie is now, Owen.
In Denmark, it's a law to do the zipper, so you get Danes coming to like the Netherlands and then just forcing their way. That is dangerous.
Yeah, that's Massachusetts. That's totally Massachusetts. And they'll look you right in the eye while doing it. Not a care. I mean, not everybody, but there's a good majority. Yeah, Massachusetts is a very aggressive driving place, but it makes sense. Whereas like New York, New Jersey is aggressive and stupid. It's like they're reckless. But Massachusetts is very, I don't know if it's just the fact that I'm a New Englander and I get it, but it's like, I don't know, in Massachusetts, I mean, yeah, I'll get mad, but I don't get like mad like I did in New York. Anytime I've been in New York, that driving's outrageous. And you can tell from all the cars. All their side panels are dented in. Tire marks on them.
That's like Paris. There's not an undented car in Paris. So if you have a new car, don't go to Paris.
Yeah. I think people work in New York just so they can afford a new car all the time. Because I mean, somehow some of the cars are not all messed up, but I think it's because they're relatively new.
I even saw a guy in Paris making his own parking space. So he just backed into the car behind him, moved it until he fit it.
A little tire screeching action. And the thing with New York is like, I mean, I think it's gotten a little better recently, but like the whole SUV idea it doesn't matter. So what if I own an SUV and drive to New York and park there all the time? Who cares? It's my right. And it's like, well, yes, it is. Just doesn't seem like a good idea.
As the urban jungle, you have to have wheels that fit with that.
Yeah, I would much rather have something tiny.
Yeah, me too. Even with I have it's a Siri, it's a SUV, but it's a quite small one. But sometimes in some Dutch cities, I get scared that I get stuck.
It's like you want something small, but with enough power so that if you do need to push a car, you could. But I'm thinking like a Porsche might be perfect for there. The only thing is you have to risk ruining it.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. But my son has a microcar, Toyota, and to go places in the Netherlands, I really enjoy if I can. I don't borrow it often, but that's nice because you can always park it. You can always get out of the car after parking. That's another issue, and you don't get stuck.
In Boston, unless if you live in Boston or there's some other reason why you have to, because you're like, you're carrying something or whatever. I'm pretty sure the only way to do it, and the way that most people do it, is you drive into somewhere near Boston, you catch a train, you pay for that parking, and then you go into Boston that way, because That city is outrageous.
Yeah, they have in Amsterdam, but not many people use it. You outside the motorway ring, you can park for $10, and it includes the ticket going in and out of town with public transportation. So that's actually quite handy.
Oh, nice.
What did you hit,
Yeah.
that birdie? Let's have a look.
Yeah, cities are definitely for people, not cars.
All right, we'll allow that one. There you go.
And I mean, Copenhagen, which is also known for bicycles, was actually always a car kind of city, and it's been planned for traffic flow and stuff. So, but the thing is, then people don't take public transportation if they know that there's not going to be queues and stuff. So maybe the Dutch way is better. I don't know.
New York isn't a bad city for cars. It's actually a perfect city for driving cars. It's just there's too many of them.
Hello again, Rick.
Yes.
Hello. Nice. I recognise you by your swivel hat.
Oh, hey. Yeah. The talk of the town.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's so level 73 or something.
71.
That's even
Yeah,
worse.
that's right. When it was new fashion when I got it. See, this is how I do things, though. Sometimes, once in a rare while, I will actually be in fashion for like a week. But then
Rick.
I keep wearing it because
Rick.
now it's mine. So, what?
Rick, you've never been in fashion.
Oh, I've been in fashion.
In a Bangor kind of way.
Yes, yes. I'm one of the most fashionable guys in Bangor.
Does Heidi agree?
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, she wouldn't be with him, would she?
Why start that argument?
So I got my
knows
taxes done yesterday.
Wow. Overachiever here.
No,
talked
I
about
normally
getting-
do them the first week of February. I'm a couple of weeks late.
Oh wow.
Although last
Yeah,
year
I
it
need
did get
to
into
do that.
March.
Yeah, I did it before April 15th or whatever the due date was last year. But it definitely got down to the wire all of a sudden, which I need to start it earlier because there's just too much paperwork that hasn't always shown up. And then, yeah, really should start it next weekend.
Oh, come on, Owen. You ooze fashion from the tip of your head to the edge of your toes. I mean, hair. Come on.
I'm hoping that this year is the first year that I come close to breaking even, though. So far, I've been owing money every year for the last 5 years or so.
And I use the government as a savings scheme.
Yeah, just give them all the money, and then they give you back some
Yeah.
of the money that you get. Yeah, that's what I started doing. I mean, I think I was doing it before last year, but Heidi needed to do it too. She switches jobs so often, and it's she I don't know what's going on there, but I think she did it properly last year.
So I've been here for like
was
5
like-
years, and the taxes in the UK, they decided to tell me that I needed to file my taxes in the UK. I had no earnings, no bank account, no nothing.
You just have to say, here, I paid nothing.
So I called them
I earned nothing.
because you can file online there, but to file online, you had to create an account, and to create an account, they had to mail a pin out to you. And when you went through the process of registering, your registration would stay there for a month. It gave you a month to enter this pin. Well, it took a month for the letter to get to me.
Oh man.
So my registration had expired before I got the letter. I got the letter like 2 days after. So I called them up.
What did they put it on?
And they
Did
said,
put
well,
it on a coal-fired tugboat and send it across the ocean? Holy, what took so long?
they said, well, try registering again. I said, well, I don't have a bank account. I don't have any savings. I have nothing in the UK. I have no earnings in the UK. Oh, let's see if you've got this on record. Oh, yeah, you've got this this particular document on record here. You don't need to file taxes. You can ignore it, and I'll do something to your account. So I spent 2 months trying to sort this out.
Oh, never mind.
And it was yeah, exactly. Oh, never mind.
Sometimes
Well-
I wonder, would it just be better to be sent to jail than to do all the paperwork?
Well, yeah. I mean, the way the letter was worded, when they told me that I needed to file my taxes, it was, if you don't do it by this date, you might be fined.
Oh yeah, I don't want to be fined. That's just more paperwork. But I do, I do want to go. Is there an option where I could be incarcerated, please? As long as I don't have to fill out any paperwork on my way into the jail, I will take that route, please. I could use a weekend full of push-ups.
I get to vote for the first time here tomorrow. Just a local
Why?
vote. It's
Why tomorrow?
Circuit 1 judge and 3 members of the school board. But hey, it's a vote. It's
Do
something
they just
novel.
call
It's something that
random
I haven't
votes?
been able to do.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any mid-year votes that happen here. Maybe.
I'll be able to proudly wear that I voted sticker.
Yes. That would be cool.
And right on from Ben. Thanks, Ben. Come on in.
Except for when they don't give it to you, they make you work for it. You have to be like, hey, can I get a sticker?
Oh, I am getting a sticker tomorrow.
Yeah. They're probably gonna have to go back. Be like, well, I could probably find one. I think we have one back at the office.
Here you go. You can have mine. How you doing, Ben?
Yeah,
You have a good
sometimes-
weekend?
Sometimes they're just right there. Other times they're nowhere to be found.
I'll the place where I'll be able to vote is like about a mile away from the house here, so I'm going to walk over there. If I drove, it would be 3 miles. If I walk, it's a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to vote this year European Parliament. That's exciting.
You're doing
There's
good
a
job
Danish-
maintaining yourself.
Danish politician, she was appointed a commissioner in the EU, so it's a little bit strange, but kind of the government. And she had to go through an approval procedure in the European Parliament. So the day before going there, she called it a Mickey Mouse Parliament. That was courageous.
There's Rick again. Hello.
Woo.
So I think another 3 times up here and I'll get 95. Another twice and I'll be really close. Another twice and the streak bonus would probably get me there. We get bonus XP for every climb. No. So the way that it works, Owen, is you get power-ups for each of the hatches that you go through, and the breakdown is 60% chance of 10 XP, 20% chance of feather, and 20% chance of 250 XP, which are really 20 and 500 XP because of the accelerated XP. So, what have you done, Ben?
Yeah. Where do you think that came from?
So, because Cheddar George is only 4.7 kilometers long, the 10 arches are equally spaced, so they're less than 500 meters apart. Do it on a TT bike and eliminate the feathers. Oh, what a good idea!
It's not a bad idea.
So they were having this project meeting at Swift HQ, and they were talking about who's going to make nice graphics for the climb portal. And they all looked at each other and said, "Wow, but just give them some XP. Nobody will mind."
It worked.
Yes.
Feeling better soon, Ben.
I had something like that happen to me, but it was kind of like a mixture. I had something that felt like tennis elbow in my left side. I'm left side dominant mostly as well. But I had like a carpal tunnel feeling on my right hand, and my right shoulder blade was all messed up. That was the first time I ever did the build me up workout plan. I don't think I had enough basin to do that yet.
On the next one, I'll switch to a TT bike and see what happens.
That took forever to finally work out. Some days would be better than others, and then can't remember what finally fixed it. I feel like I had to take like a week off or something eventually. But I know that one for me, it was because I was straining my upper body
there we go
on those workouts.
I found a guy that's doing the climb at 50%, and he's doing it at 3.5 watts a kilo.
Closest guy I have is doing 1.5 watts a kilo.
So I've got to be careful here, because when I go through this arch here, it'll give me a power up, but it won't execute it. It'll just sit there in the little circle. If I get to the next arch, there we go, 10 XP, and it's just sitting there. If I get to the next arch, I won't get anything.
Gentlemen, perhaps we wouldn't be where we are today if we hadn't said to ourselves, just go, 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 go for it.
No, I've lost the guide. Oh, we're doing the Swift Zoomies now. Ditch it. There we go. With the arch, get another one.
Wow, another? Heather? It's outrageous.
I can see you. Gonna be about an arch apart now. I just got accelerated something chronic there.
There's a 250.
The way you're optimizing this point game reminds me of some Swedish radio amateurs I knew. You know, they were hunting locator squares. So
Yeah.
at one end, in the north of Sweden, they put a guy in the cross of 4 squares. And they were using meteor reflection, so the contact would take something like 20-25 minutes, so it was important to have it efficient. And then it was a son and a father using the same station, so they ran the contact with double call signs, so they were in fact making 8 new squares in one contact. That was the same kind of optimization hunt.
Sounds like the Wisconsin QSL party. One year I was down in the Smokies. So I thought, well, I'll go and drive to the top of the mountain here and park up and give them some points. Well, right at the top of the mountain, there were 2 parking lots. I was right on the border of Tennessee and South Carolina. So I gave him a lot of points on when it was parked in Tennessee, and then I just drove 10 yards and parked up again, and then worked them all again.
No, it's nice. I can tell you, once in Spain, we were at the intersection of 2 squares, and what we did was we spent 2 hours taking everything down, moving the van 200 meters, so 600 feet or something, and putting everything up again, and then going for another 2 days. That's dedication.
I had a 20-meter water wave on the back of my truck.
Yeah, but we weren't really that mobile, and there was a lot of stuff that had to be taken in and out. And so. Okay, I'm done with my light schedule for today, so I can rest for tomorrow, so I can finally cross the line before Rick, maybe.
Feels like this is the week to do it.
Yes, we'll see what happens. Maybe everything, yeah. Those guys are so strong that I'm gonna give it a try on that first hill to see if I can stay with them, but I fear that I cannot, and then it's gonna be difficult also mentally to keep with it, because then you can only earn end of the line points. It might be fastest through segment, but
so if you're, I was gonna say, even if you're back, if you're still the fastest through a segment, do you still get the points?
Yes. That's the idea with fastest through segment, yeah. But
kind of diminish if you're not in the front group, though. I'd imagine a lot to make up for.
Yeah,
All right.
it depends because
Catch you later, buddy.
there's a draft issue that they will help you get up the. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the last year I managed to come second, first across line on one of the climbs. So, but I'm thinking somehow because they changed the promotion to A, there are stronger riders in B than last year. I have the idea, but yeah. It will all be clear after the first hill that doesn't get points.
Yeah. Yeah, today I'm gonna watch some ride throughs, see what I can just get familiar with it at least. See if I can pick up anything.
Well, see to it that you sign up because we need to have a picture if we're too many and what we're gonna do about that because we're only me and Justin signed up now, so we need some more.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think Tex is here this week.
Okay, that helps. I don't think it will be a problem. It has been a problem so far.
But yeah, I'm planning on doing it today. Figure I'll hit the downtimes at work with focusing on getting ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I haven't done it with
Okay.
any of the races yet because they all were just like, okay, whatever, this is what it is. This one though just feels so foreign to me. The route, I haven't done a points race, all that stuff. But
Yeah. But, yeah, well, the first point race we did, we just gave up in forehand and just tried to make finish line point. And we were the first. We were the highest scoring team that had no points, so only finished 2 points.
that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, I think so.
You gotta take what you can get.
Okay, I'm out. See you tomorrow at the game.
All right. See you, Uffe.
Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the course, which I might do it after this one. I'm not getting a ton of points today. XP.
I am.
And-
Another time up and I'll
Not
get it.
getting much mileage. I mean, I guess, yeah, I've seen it change. And I've only done 10 miles, so I guess there is a difference.
Chin Rick up.
But yeah, mainly I want to get the lay of how it normally goes. What to expect, where people are going to attack the most. And so that I can see if things are going differently or the same way as usual.
See if we can get Rick caught up on the descent. I thought the flat top was a new hairstyle.
I think I need to find a new camera. I like Bob's camera where it just tracks his head all the time. But then when he gets pedaling hard and his body's swaying back and forth, the camera's just struggling to try to keep up with him. He almost looks like he's in a music video or something. He's fun to watch. For some reason, it seems like my camera has gotten lower. Even when I'm, wow. You know what? I bet it has something to do with my trainer being on this board. I think it slides forward very easily. Yeah, so I checked this morning to see if they had Spiral into the Volcano available. Still nothing.
Yeah. All right, I found you. There you are.
Huh. Says chasing the sun still 21.8 miles.
Yeah, there was one on Friday morning, Owen, but it was at like 4:05, and I'd had a late night Thursday night. I wasn't getting up to ride that early. I did think about registering for it and then just late joining.
I registered. Oh yeah,
But-
that would have been a good idea.
But then it's an hour and a half ride, and I had to make the ebb. So
Was
Yeah.
the same problem. Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. I did sign up for it just in case, and realized quickly going into that evening that I was not going to be getting up early. In fact, I'd be getting up later than normal. Yeah, so this is saying chasing the sun is just about 22 miles with the lead in.
So Rick,
What this?
welcome to the
Yeah.
reason that I switched to kilometers and then have never switched back.
The only thing is, 35. Yeah, I guess that is right. 35 kilometers. Uffe was saying that it was like 25 kilometers. He missed 10 of the kilometers. It's a pretty long ride, then. That's gonna be like an hour-long race.
Not as long as Maturi 40 was. That was a tough one, wasn't it, Owen?
Especially at the pace those guys keep. It's gonna be something. Oh wow, they say bike choice, all-arounder, aero, or gravel. I hope someone gets a gravel. Thinking that's a good idea. That first alley sprint though, 480 millimeters. That's not gonna be bad at all.
It was done before you started.
They're like, and punch. There we go.
Yeah, but that's on my day of rest. Let's switch again.
Hard climb, no points. I love that. Hard climb, no points. That's good.
I'm going back to the Tron because I don't want to miss out. I don't want to miss out on the 250 XP. There's Rick.
Yeah.
Alright, if I get to level 95 before we get to the top on this climb, then I'll wait for you at the top. We'll switch to hand bikes and descend on hand bikes.
Yeah. It's always best to do the U-turn before the turn there, or else then you get caught in the whole thing. That takes a while to get turned around. Yeah, I'm really see how tomorrow's race goes. Just gonna show up and see what happens. Things that's the worst though, is trying to go for points, finding out that there's a whole bunch of sprinters that are way better than you, wearing yourself out, and then you still have a whole race left to go. But I guess that's the point of a points race. I need to get back into my can-do attitude that I've had 2 weeks.
So on the ODZ entry yesterday, we got talking about rollers, and someone asked me, why did I make my own? My answer was because I can.
Was this a child? Was this like a 5-year-old person?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, this was a grown person asking these things?
Yeah.
Silly question.
Well, it's the same in amateur radio. I mean, I make and design a lot of things myself. People just want to go out and buy stuff and pay 3 times more for the privilege. I enjoy making stuff.
Yeah, I get that too. But I don't ask people why they make stuff when they make stuff. I just go, nice, good job. Or I ask, did you make it out of like rolling pins out of the kitchen? Because you got to ask that if you're me.
I need to order some components, but
I used a serpentine belt off of my car. I used rolling pins from my kitchen. I had an old twin-size bed frame that I affixed all of these things to.
don't forget the tin of beans. Reuse the empty tin of beans.
The thing that I do like about the climb portals is padding my climbing stats, less my mileage stats, but that all gets made up for. And you know, as the week goes on my Strava leaderboard with the bike shop, I get to be the highest dot. Although there's some people putting in some pretty good climbing mileage for our feet. I wasn't the most this week, or last week. I had 15,000 feet. Someone had 17 and a half.
You just have to try harder.
If I keep this up though, it's gonna be a big year. My Strava bottle is gonna look nice if they offer that free bottle again from the feed. To have my goal set at 12,000. Right now, I'm ahead of that goal. Yesterday, I was at 55 miles left to make it to 2,000 for the year so far. I've never actually set a yearly goal before.
Right on, Amy.
It's so warm in here. I mean, we're in like a cold spell right now. Somehow my heat pump is just rocking and rolling. Right now it's set at 70 and it's 72 in here. 20 degrees outside. Yesterday it almost got up to 80 in here. And I didn't want to shut it off because I was like, well, the house is warm. It's supposed to be cold for the next couple of days. Let's keep the heat in.
No, then that isn't a Swift member called Cheddar Gorge. That is the time, my fastest time up Cheddar Gorge.
What's yours?
14:34.
Oh,
What's yours?
I think I got mine's 12:56. I think that was the day that Ian went past me and I chased him. That was from halfway. I was rocking and rolling. I was maintaining 5 watts a kilo the whole way, trying to chase him down, and he just kept taking off. And I was like, wow, what was that all about? Like, does weight make that much of a difference? I couldn't catch you. I was doing a full watt per kilo over you. And he's like, oh, I'm doing 50%. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. Okay. I think that was the day before the race, too. So I was kind of like, maybe it was the day after the race. Either way, when it happened, I was like, I shouldn't be doing this.
$2.50. Come on, just another 250 XP. You can do it, Swift.
Yeah, well, Cheddar Gorge is a climb right outside of the town of Cheddar, right?
Hence its name. And George rides on it a lot.
Yeah, Ben was asking, is that a Zwift segment rather than in real life? LOL. Sounds like a yummy place.
Come on, Zwift, we've got 3 chances to give him 250 XP. And the odds are 1 in 5.
There's some pretty interesting sounding places in New Jersey. Yesterday I was tracking Grace's flight as she was going into New York. There's like Fresh Kills Park. Sounds like a nice place. What else was there? There was one that was really interesting. Will I be able to find it? Cheesequake State Park.
It's going to make me go up again. One more chance.
Been getting an awful lot of feathers.
One number and 2 small letters away from 95. I've got a 1252. When did I do that? What was your personal record up here?
12,
You cut out then.
1256.
1256. So I've actually done it 4 seconds faster than you. That was probably because of the Zwift Zoomy.
Yeah, mine I was doing a recovery pace, but I don't know how many gates I went through. And then when Ian passed me, then I turned it up way higher than I wanted to.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to go up again. Are you going up again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm riding for 2 hours today.
All right. I'll wait for you. I'll switch to a handbike. 30%. I won't need a full climb to get to 95, but if I'm starting, I might as well finish. I'm Magnus Magnusson. I've started, so I'll finish. Rick doesn't understand that.
I do.
You do?
Yeah. Well, I know who Magnuson is.
No, you don't.
He's the world's strongest man guy, right?
No.
No?
No.
Who is
No.
he? Oh,
So,
I got it wrong.
in the UK, there's a very long-running quiz show called Mastermind, and he used to be the host of that. And each person would select an area of expertise, and they would get asked questions on that. And the buzzer would go at the end of the round, and you would always be able to finish the question and the contestant answer it. But if the buzzer went off when he was halfway through asking a question, it would be, I've started, so I'll finish.
Is there also a strongman name with the same name?
There is a strong man with the same name.
Okay, good. Yeah, I don't get the reference.
No.
I figured though, I imagined him saying like,
What have I got
well,
the
I've
Pavé
started,
sprint
so I'll
pop up?
finish.
I'm at the top of the climb portal, and I've got the Pavé sprint pop up. Here comes Rick.
Oh, my brakes don't work. And stop. There we go. Where is it? There it is.
See how low I can get in watts without falling over here. 36, 35, 33. And still steer in the corners. 29. These pedals do cut out at some point. I saw 15, I saw 9. 9 watts. Getting a bit wobbly.
You're still not holding on.
I didn't hear that.
I said, and you're still not holding on. So
No.
Yeah, you're not holding on to anything.
Well, I can't steer if I hold on. I can steer in one direction.
Wow. But not this hot here tomorrow. works for this, not for racing.
Turn around and wait at the bottom. I'm going to pass this barber guy going through what's the field. I'm not doing. Yeah. I definitely just need 250 XP. That's there's a good chance that I'm going to end up with just a full level. Today.
Yeah, I started halfway and I am maybe, I'm at a quarter left. Okay.
I'm coming up on having done 3/4 of a level so far. I'm at the bottom, I turned around. The bikes. Bike switch. Rick's paying no attention.
None. Coming to this circle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Turn. There we go.
There he is, 20 seconds behind. I thought you were still in the portal.
This game really has my attention. I started, so I might as well finish. Yeah. I'm gonna try TT. See what happens.
Yeah, if I do that and I only get 10 XP for every single one, then I don't get 250, then I'm going up again. I'm sorry. There's a guy doing a coffee stop here. Can't waste that. Guy going up at 50%, sorry, and
Ooh, I want to catch this guy. I just don't want to push hard right now. It is going at 1.5
I know, right?
watts per kilogram. Oh no, why don't
Is
I
it-
have a coffee?
There's a guy 30 seconds ahead, but there's a good chance that I'm going to zoom up to.
Ah, coffee stops unavailable. What is this?
Because you're not
What
near
has
anybody.
happened?
That's it. No, 10 XP. Hold me up. That's Cheddar George. Ever? How many times have been up Cheddar George so far? Right, 94 yesterday. I'm going to hit 95 today.
Yeah, I believe I still have time for one more after this.
It only gives me 10 XP for every single one up here. I'm still not going to get there. I'll have to go up again. Now a feather.
Huh. Yeah, I am just immediately getting 10 XP, I think, on each one.
Yeah. You want a bike switch?
Yeah.
Come on, Swift. 250 XP. We can do it. Ah, feather. Come on. Don't make me go up again. Got back into the habit of backing up my computer after the Odyssey entry. Stopped doing that for quite a while. Another feather. Remember how many times you'd have to go up here to Everest?
Yeah. Yeah, this must be, what is this, fourth?
I'm
Fourth
well.
time?
I'm 10% of an Everest now. There we go. Thank you very much. Level 95.
Nice. Another 10 XP. Oh, I'm still getting 10 XP on this one.
All right, I'm not going up
Fuck.
again now.
With the TT bike, it's just goes immediately to a 10%
Yeah.
power up.
I believe I had to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 arches before I got a 250 XP there. You just watch all of them every 250 now. The last 3.
Another 10 XP. Racking up the 10s.
Better than a feather. Definitely from the top. Top.
Other
Down there.
That's why this one is just all 10.
And another feather at the top. I'll get a 50k. I'm not doing it for today. Johnson is 1 minute ahead of me. I will definitely pass him before the clock. Looks like he's doing hill repeats, 58 day. He's gonna put them more than me. There he is. Away from me. My coffee stuff. I can't see it. Yeah, he's taking the coffee stuff on me. Guy's just taking a coffee stop on me. I put the brakes on and stopped. I'll sit here and wait for his coffee stop to run out and then I'll start again. How mean is that?
He's like, whatever. Wait, oh, no. Oh, there he is.
There goes his coffee stop. I mean, it's pretty damned obvious what I've just done. Oh my.
At this point, he's cursing you. Oh, you're going again? Oh, okay.
Be reading about me and Swift Riders later, won't I?
I'm gonna keep an eye out.
I'm over a minute ahead of him now. There we go, 50k.
One more trip up. Then I'll be done.
Nah, I'm showering the horse at that. Got a 95, but I've got a little bit of a ways into 95. Not quite a full level today, but we'll see if we get a streak bonus now. That might come tomorrow. Yeah, 12-week streak.
That's it?
But no bonus yet. Oh yeah, there's my bonus.
When did this start anyway? Was this?
No.
This was right around Thanksgiving, wasn't it? Like the week after Thanksgiving, maybe?
I haven't got a bonus.
Yeah,
Well,
you got,
well, hey Rick, look.
Yeah.
If you take a look, it says 12-week streak total, so it started 12 weeks ago.
Wow.
That would be pretty logical, wouldn't it? So it started 3 months ago.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense then. Doesn't it? Yeah, so it was the.
If
Wow.
I've done 12 weeks, that's
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
I didn't think it started that late in the month. I thought it was like the first week of December or
6,
something. Like
7,
Oh, I gotta do the turnaround.
8,
Quick,
9,
quick.
10, 11. So it started on the 27th of December.
That doesn't make sense.
Of November. November.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm not going to explain why I thought it said December then. I knew I meant November.
Oh no, it took the turn. Well, might as well change my bike now.
All right, I'm showering the horse. Ben, Owen, everybody else out there, thank you very much for dropping in. Appreciate it. We will have Hit Crusaders racing tomorrow morning. And then, what will we have then? Then I'll be racing in the evening, maybe. We'll see. I don't know whether I'm doing it in the morning or the evening yet. I'll find out later. But until then, have a good Monday. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye bye.